the lovely Wicked Witch, Rebecca Mader. And I think we need a little charming on this panel. Let's get Josh Dallas out. Welcome, you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
So, Adam and Eddie, can you just first talk about where we're at in the series at this point with everything that happened? A lot of big stuff in this episode, but I know there's more stuff coming. Kind of talk about what are we seeing next?
We're pretty much from here on out, it is going to be a non-stop freight train of answers.
Yeah, the Wicked Witch has, has some pretty devious plans that she's unfurling, and they're going to unfurl.
It's going to get wicked. That much we can tell you.
Very wicked.
So basically the goal is we don't want this baby to come out right away. That's the goal.
I do.
I will let you know that next week's episode is one of my favorite Snow Charming episodes, and we will find out all about the baby.
Okay.
And we also find out who cast the curse.
Oh,
right?
do we, Josh? That's a pretty big reveal. I would watch live.
Obviously, Josh Dallas has all the answers here, so let's just talk
Just
about
ask me, I'll tell you. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Josh, our newlywed. Let's congratulate Josh.
Right now, everybody, you're at his bachelor party, so enjoy it. This is it.
Yeah, where's the poll? So Josh, because she's not here, can you tell us how Ginny's doing? She's getting close.
She's great. She wishes she could be here, but she's making lungs right now for a little one. So, but she's good. She's doing really good.
Okay, good. Rebecca, you've been such a great addition to the show this season. Wicked. Can you talk about just taking on the role and you kind of definitely brought your own thing to it. Can you talk about just creating that and how it all came together?
Well, I've had a wicked time. It was pretty nerve-wracking to take on such an iconic character, and it's been really, nerve-wracking to play such a massive bitch. And, they warned me that I was going to get lots and lots of hate mail, and I've had some, but I've also had a lot of love from the fans, which has been wonderful and surprising at the same time. But, I tried not to rip off everybody else's Wicked Witch and tried to put my own little British hot sauce on it,
Are the days you have to wear the green makeup, is that a good day or is that not so good day?
It's a little intense, but once it's on, I don't really feel it, and then I forget how awful and hideous I actually look, and then I'll go to the loo to have a wee-wee and turn around like, oh my God, I forget what I look like. So sometimes before we roll, I'll look in the mirror to realise how horrendously wicked I am, and then remember who I am.
Josh, can you talk about Charming's journey moving forward? Definitely big stuff coming in the next couple episodes, but he had his courage taken away, and now his baby is in crisis again. He's had a lot of things with his kids.
Yeah, he's just trying to get to that happy ending, and hopefully he'll get to it one day. But of course, he had to face his ultimate fear, which is failure. Failure of being a father, and he faced it. And when he owned up to that, I think that freed him up a little bit to go forward. But of course, now Zelina is around, and she wants this baby, so everybody's going to have to come together, much like we did in Neverland. We're all going to have to pull together in order to defeat this foe, if possible.
Okay. Adam and Eddie,
Good luck.
For Adam and Eddie, there's so many other story threads that we want to talk about. One, Henry's memories. Everybody's kind of waiting for Henry to get his memories back. Is that going to happen anytime soon?
Maybe. Henry's memory issues will be decided one way or another before the end of the season.
One way or another.
Henry, Jared actually will never ever drive my car ever again.
The really difficult part was taking Jared's memory away, so he could play the part.
Can you talk about Regina's journey a little bit? Because even in this episode, she's practically besties now with Mary Margaret, which is new. Is that kind of where we're going with those characters?
Well, I think, what I loved most about this episode is that I loved that scene at the end with the two of them, because you really see the journey they've been on. You realize, Regina saved Snow's life when she was a little girl and taught her what true love was. And for us, it was really fun to see them come around. And through all of it, Snow still knows deep down Regina is that person and is worthy of love. And I think what we loved was watching, she may be responsible for taking away the love of Regina's life, but in that scene, she was responsible for pushing her toward a new one.
Okay. I know we have fans that have a lot of questions, so if you guys want to start lining up there, I'm going to ask one more here. For the Rumpel fans, Adam and Eddie, are Rumpelstiltskin and Belle going to see each other soon?
I hope so, or else, that would be very bleak.
Yeah, it would be.
But you never know on this show.
Look, one of the things we love about Belle is the light and optimism at her core, and we would love to see that continue.
All right, let's hear from some of you. Go ahead, first question.
Hi, I just want to say you guys actually created a new game. It's called Drink Every Time Will Says Bloody Hell.
Excellent.
My question is actually about Wonderland. It's actually, Alice comes from the past, and she's in the past, but when we first meet Will, he's in the present day, and it's clear that it's in the present day. It seems like that's the time travel going on there. Why is she coming from the past, which seems like it's in present day?
It's not.
Hold
it's
on,
not,
Adam?
Yeah, it's not time travel. It's a fictional Victorian England.
Much like,
Okay.
like Dr. Whale was in a land
Right,
without
so it
color.
occurs concurrently with our time.
So it's a different dimension.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, thank you.
Thank
and thank you
you.
for watching Wonderland.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
You're one of the 5 people.
Next question.
Thank you.
6 people.
Wondercon. I wanted to ask, what made you decide to end up killing off Neil in the last?
For us, it was a really hard decision because we love Michael Raymond James. He's such a talented actor, and we loved writing for him. And I can tell you that he will remain in our hearts and in flashbacks. But the idea of killing him was we love the idea of in that family, as we see history repeats itself. Peter Pan turned out to be Rumpel's dad and gave him up, and then Rumpel gave up his son. And then Neil starts acting very Rumpelstiltskin-like, trying to do anything to get back. And what we liked is his father that he once looked at as a coward who abandoned him, he now looked at as a man who sacrificed himself for the good of him. So he wanted to do what he learned. And we love the idea of Neil being a hero in that way.
And it's not something we took lightly. It was really difficult, but part of the story that we're trying to tell. And I think you'll see as we go forward the echoes and the ramifications of that death play out, and we feel the ripples continue.
I can tell you it also, made the Wicked Witch very wicked that she took away Rumpel's son and put him in a cage, so...
And I also think for the group, for Neil's death, it lives in all their hearts, and I think it's something that really pushes the whole group forward. It makes them continue on and want to, defeat this witch.
Makes it personal.
All right, let's get the next question before we run out of time.
Hi, Josh.
How are you? Sorry, I was just looking at my.
I was looking at you, looking at yourself.
Thanks. All right. So it's a whole weird thing.
I have a question for Rebecca and for Josh. If you guys weren't playing Selena and Charming, what character would you like to play now that you see the characters develop over the past couple of seasons?
For me, and I've always said it, is Rumple for sure.
Before I started working on the show, I plowed through 53 episodes in 2 weeks.
Right?
Yeah, it was charming. It was my favourite character, Charming. I love villains. I love to root for the underdog. So Rumpel and the evil queen were just, I couldn't get enough of it. And I've been so excited that I got to play with my 2 favourite characters, sorry babe, the most. He's the best to look at, let's be honest. Super talented and a really good singer. And he laughs at my jokes, so I love him. But I love the villains, can't help it, sorry.
Unfortunately, we're out of time. We've got another panel starting, but thanks for being here, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.